What's happening, everybody? This is Sid, and we're doing another playthrough of Dark Souls. And today we're going to be heading up into Upper BlightTown. But before that, there's a little bit of unfinished business that I like to take care of before I do a couple of more things and end up going into the Tomb of the Giants. And that is, I want to pick up the Chaos Ember. I want to get some achievements that I wasn't able to get with the PlayStation 3 version of the game. So, I don't know, I'm kind of a completionist. I beat God of War 3, platinum that game. Tried my best to platinum Borderlands 2. Unfortunately, I just haven't had enough time yet. Borderlands 2 is a highly addictive game. I bought that game and in about 2 months I already put in 168 hours of playtime. And it's all I did. All I did was farm, kill enemies, and farm guns, and oh my god, that game's highly addictive. And the same thing with Dark Souls. Just always trying to grind to get souls so I can buy more items, and just doing the exploration. And you're gonna notice this, how I'm gonna be exploring Upper BlightTown. I've been there before and it's been quite some time, so I'm not really familiar with the area. I'm not all too familiar with the area, but I think I'll be able to find every item in BlightTown. So hopefully the whole objective is to find every item in BlightTown, because there's some really good items. First off, the shadow set. It's light. The physical damage defense on it is not that great, but it just looks really cool, and I have some plans on killing Shiva of the East and his bodyguard and taking his little ring so I can do ninja flips and all that stuff. It just sucks that the flip ring actually got nerfed, and so basically my item burden, my equipment load has to be less than, actually 25% or less. And well, here we are, basically equipping the Black Knight sword. And the reason for this is because originally I wanted to do the Great Sword of Artorias, but for some reason there's an X logo there. I figured that if I two-hand everything, it basically half all the required stats, but still shows that icon. So I'm guessing I'm gonna still have to upgrade my intelligence and my faith level. Now, we have a bunch of these Taurus demons, and the good thing about these is that they don't respawn after you kill them. The only thing is, they become a pain in the ass, because sometimes they'll just come in and try to gang rape you. Like, luckily it's just this guy right here. Let's see, just go in, attack, and I think 3 hits would be enough to kill him. Like, there you go, see, 3 hits. All I do is just like dodge towards, dodge forward as they do the lunging attack. That's a safe bet. I don't know about side roll. For some reason, I've been having a lot of bad luck with doing side rolls. Doing side rolls, for some reason, I end up actually dodging into the attack, and I end up getting owned big time. But here we go, we got 2. Let's see if we can take on 2 at the same time. Oh shit, okay. No, and then, speaking of the devil, look what happened right there. Side dodge, and I had my character go right into the attack. No worries though, because these guys don't respawn after I kill them, so as soon as I take care of that, I'll be good to go. Now, I'm still trying to understand the story behind these egghead guys. Been doing a lot of research, and I also been trying, using a little bit of critical thinking when it comes to the dialogue by the NPCs, as well as reading some of the item descriptions, from the pyromancy and the items that you would buy from I think his name is Ingi. I'm still not sure whether or not their form was due to, or just the way they look, their appearance is due to them being corrupted by the chaos fire or the chaos ember, or whether it could just be the toxic pyromancies that they've created and have actually taken a toll on Quaylag's sister. And I'm thinking that's why she has that debilitated, decrepit appearance to her, is because, I'm thinking maybe that Ingi guy got a bit too close to her, and he may have infected her with some type of toxin. Either that, or maybe the chaos pyromancy, chaos ember, chaos fire, whatever you want to call it. She just reacted to it differently. I mean, you look at Cecil's discharge. He would have these swords, these oozing swords. And it looks like lava, so I'm guessing like the lava is supposed to symbolize, I guess it's supposed to be like their version of pus, It's like this disgusting, grotesque, name to it. And there I am, looking sharp as ever. It's too bad that I can't wear my full Artorias set. If I do, I end up running like a slow poke, and I don't know. I like my characters running fast. I hate slow rolls, and I just hate the fact that they nerfed the Havel. I think they also nerfed the Havel Ring, which really sucks. I mean, of all things, why are you gonna nerf the Havel Ring? Seriously. FromSoft, I hope you don't go full retard and do the same thing in Dark Souls 2. I am going to be pissed if you do. But so far, what I've seen with Dark Souls in the reviews, the movement is actually much better than Dark Souls. The characters just run quicker, they run faster, the jumps, you can actually cover a greater distance when you jump. And then we have a lost soul, consumable soul, and right there, right in the middle there is the ember. Chaos ember. And that's what I'm gonna need so I can get the chaos achievement. I think I have to just upgrade a +5 and I get the strongest chaos weapon. Oh man. It's gonna be nuts. And then we're just gonna head back up there. And then we'll be heading over to BlightTown. Upper BlightTown. And one of the things I wanted to talk about was, my friend Javid, his YouTube username is Javaleno. Or Javaleno. I just call him Javaleno. Sounds more sexy. Especially when you have a Spanish accent to it. Javaleno. Javaleno. And he told me that. He said, Sid, I finished the game. And to be honest with you, I think he completed the game a bit too soon, considering the fact that it took me almost a month just to beat this game on my first playthrough on the PlayStation 3. And I would say mainly because I sucked at the game. I mean, I was terrified of this game. Like I said, I held off on playing this game for 4 months after getting it as a gift by my girlfriend, simply because of the fact that my friend Joshua Salas, who might be watching this video, he asked me where he'd be able to find my playthrough videos, and I gave him a link to my YouTube. And he was just like, yeah, this is not your ordinary third-person, button masher type of game, or RPG. It's like, this takes a lot of strategy. It's a really hard game. And I don't know, man. The way he just described the game to me, got me curious and made me ask my girlfriend to get it for me. But at the same time, as soon as I got it, I just had these second thoughts. I was like, man, this is ridiculous. I don't want this. I don't want to play this shit. But, you know, I got finished with the other games that my girlfriend got me. They were Skyrim and they were Uncharted 3. Finished those games. Skyrim, great game, highly addictive, but then at the same time, it wasn't really kind of out for me. The combat was really awkward. Third-person camera, you know, even doing combat with third-person camera, not that great. But visually, the world, everything, I'm talking like the whole atmosphere of the game is absolutely amazing. And I kind of regret getting it for PlayStation 3 instead of the PC, because the PC, there's so many different mods for Skyrim, but it's just, at the time, I didn't have a computer that was powerful enough to handle Skyrim. But luckily, I've had some luck, you know, finding employment. I got some money coming in. I was able to upgrade my PC, and so now I have kind of a mid-high range PC, and it would be able to handle Skyrim along with several mods, high definition mods. So one of these days, I'm looking forward to playing the game on PC, you know, because I really loved the level design. The level design was absolutely amazing. But to be honest with you, as much as I want to play Skyrim, I have a ton of games that I have yet to complete. I mean, seriously, I have a ton of games. And that is probably because of the fact that Humble Bundle likes to drain my wallet, my PayPal account. Every time I go on Humble Bundle and they have these awesome bundles, next thing you know, I'm just, you know, paying more than the average and getting all these games. And I end up having a Steam library full of games that I haven't yet played. You know, there's a lot of great games that Humble Bundle, you know, has offered along with their bundles. I mean, Arkham City, which I played for the PlayStation 3 and I've completed the main storyline and all that stuff. Arkham Asylum, Dust, and Elysian Tale, which is a fantastic side-scroller RPG, 2D RPG. Monaco, which is like a Hotline Miami-ish type of game that requires cooperative play. Basically, each player exploiting some of their perks in order to get the job done, get in, get out. It's kind of like a heist game. Think of it as Payday 2 with Hotline Miami type of gameplay. You know, everyone's got their little perks, and everyone should use their perks to benefit the rest of the team, making sure that they get the job done. Another cool game, and I wish I got this bundle, was an indie bundle that had the Light Runner game, where it's like this, it's like a 2D game, and basically the character's moving really fast, and you have to go through a bunch of obstacles. And it's too bad that I didn't get it, because the soundtrack of the game was absolutely amazing. I mean, when you buy the Humble Bundle, Indie Bundle thing with Light Runner, it comes with the game and it comes with the soundtrack. And one of the things the game is known for is the soundtrack. And too bad I missed out on it. So I'd probably have to wait for another Indie Bundle with that game. If not, I'll just purchase it individually through the Humble store or through Steam. And what's really great about Humble Bundle is also they're DRM free. So if I go on a school computer, like for example, if I'm at school, I can play Fez at school. You know, I don't have to worry about installing Steam and, you know, having my account there and then uninstalling Steam and logging out and all that stuff. I don't have to worry about that. I could just go on my Humble Bundle account page, download the games that I bought, and not have to worry about a damn thing. Or not even having to worry about Steam shutting down, you know, Valve shutting its doors, and basically me not being able to play any games. And I'm kind of curious, you know, like what would happen if Steam or Valve just, you know, discontinued operations. It's like, will all the games that we have be playable, you know, without the DRM, without the interface? You know, do we have like a certain time that we have to download all our games before, you know, they just shut down their service? It's kind of scary, you know, knowing about that stuff, because we still haven't gotten you know, like a definite answer. And well, there I am, died of toxin over in Upper BlightTown. Well, actually heading over to BlightTown. We haven't even been to Upper BlightTown. Upper BlightTown is actually pretty big. And I'd say that it's big simply because of the fact that it's kind of a maze. It's just a bunch of stuff, a bunch of ladders, a bunch of little pathways, and it's easy to get lost. I always break these jugs hoping that there'll be some type of item, but it never happens. But I guess I'm just an optimistic guy, and I'm willing to try things. It's just too bad things don't go my way. Yeah, I've always been like that. Always been optimistic, even when, you know, times are tough. I don't know. I am drunk on optimism. You know, just gonna kill these little spider dudes. Gonna continue heading up. Get these stupid little mosquitoes. I swear to God, they're such a pain in the ass. You know. Tight little corridor. You want to be careful. And we got an item here. And it's the Wanderer set. Which was the Wanderer set? Which was the Wanderer set? I don't think it's one of those preset classes, no? Is there a Wanderer set? I don't know. Kinda looks like the Thief set, though. But it's not. Either a Thief set or it looks like the Dual Swordsman set, probably. So we gotta head up this ladder right here. Fucking mosquitoes. I swear to God, these guys are nuts. They won't leave me alone.
I like your blood, sir. Please, where are you going? Don't leave me hanging, fool.
Here? Oh, no, please, God. Don't be stuck here. Dude, no. No! Say we Allah Akbar this shit.
Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar!
Oh my God. Oh, almost. Almost. Go! Son of a bitch. Fuck it, we'll just go down here. Don't. Come back. Oh, such a beautiful day outside. I have these neighbors across the street. They have like 4 or 5 dogs. 2 Pyrenees, 1 German Shepherd, and 1 Golden Retriever. God, sometimes these dogs just bark all night, bark all day. And then there was something, there was a sign. A sign of relief, I guess? Because they put their house for sale. And so they're moving out soon. And as sad as it is to say this, you know, I know the neighbors and they're good people. You know, I've talked to them and all that stuff, but every time I would tell them something about their dogs, you know, trying to, I actually suggested, I said, you know, walk the dogs. You know, take these dogs outside. A lot of the times these dogs are barking, trying to get the owners to come over here. Instead, they're outside, most of the time neglected. All they're given is their food, their water, and pretty much just neglected outside. Never see them being walked, nothing. I look at the dogs, I observe them, You know, they're not even barking at anything. They're just barking. You know, like right now I just saw a dog taking a dump and he's barking. I don't know if he's trying to announce it to the whole world. He's like, hey everybody, come check this out. Look at this big ass turd cake I left. Maybe. Who knows? But I'm pretty sure it's because the dog is neglected and it's pretty much just calling for attention. Or maybe that's the cry for attention is, hey master, look at this big shit cake that I left for you. It's all from that disgusting processed shit that came out of that dried food bag. And there I am, and I died. And I see a chest there. I'm gonna get that chest later on. But right now, let's head over to Upper BlightTown. Now this is gonna be a pain, and this is gonna be kind of a long video, so I'm probably gonna have to cut it in several parts because BlightTown is a pain. Originally I thought, you know, people were complaining about BlightTown simply because of the frame rate issues that they would get while playing in BlightTown, but that's not it. It's actually because it's so easy to fall, it's so easy to die. There's just all these items in hard to reach areas, and you have to do a little bit of parkour or do a little bit of jumping, platforming. And let's just say the movement in Dark Souls 1 is not that great with platforming areas. You know. But I'm guessing I understand why they did it. It's because they want to add a sense of realism to the game. You know, the movement is actually really realistic. I mean, it's not like other games where you can double jump and, you know, jump these long distances. None of that stuff. I mean, look at that. It's just a tiny little thing, you know. It's not like your character's the best, you know, jump. I guess fall jumper, is that what they call them? You know what? Let's get this little thing right here. Let's hopefully not die and get stuck like we did last time. You know, I'm afraid of heights. And right now, my hands are sweating. It's crazy. How are we playing these games and sometimes my, you know, phobia will take effect playing games, you know. Like, I'm claustrophobic and I hate tight spots. I'm in a tight spot. I'm afraid of heights. I hate this shit. I see dudes like go through these type of areas just running around. I mean, I have to just walk around with my sweaty palms, afraid that my thumbs would slip off of the thumbsticks of my controller, and next thing you know, I just fall down, which really sucks. Now, let's get some Estus and head up into this fog gate. There's nothing here. Okay. Where's that goddamn toxic guy? Fuck him. Maybe we'll get him over here at the fog gate. Oh, he fell down and died. Well, maybe a good thing for us. Oops, almost fell. Shit, I almost fell off. And there are those nasty, freaking cannibalistic inbreeds, I guess. It's like nobody visits BlightTown, so all they do is breed amongst each other. Just become these disgusting creatures. And there's a ladder. Can't be used. Damn it. Okay, that sucks. And there's that guy. The guy who you kill, and the only item he drops is a piece of turd. Oh. Oh. Yep. That's what his corpse left me. A fucking big pile of shit. Oh, and also for those of you wondering about the improved sound quality, I finally got a new microphone. For those wondering what type of microphone I was was actually using a microphone that I've had since I was 12 years old. 12 years old. It's basically an earpiece with the microphone. It's, you know, basically it plays audio on one side of the ear and has a little microphone that extends out the side of the mouth. It's just too bad because it doesn't really pick up much sound, and if it does, it pops, a lot of hisses, and here's the goddamn Krusty Krabs motherfucker, and he killed me. I should have just gone to item and ran away. Instead, I got my ass kicked by fucking Krusty Krabs. Or, who's that guy? Squidward.
Hey, Squidward.
Stop it, SpongeBob. But, yep. I got my ass kicked by Squidward. Or maybe that's what... I guess maybe the love child of Squidward and Krusty Krabs would look like. Or Mr. Krabs would look like. I keep calling Krusty Krabs. Fuck. Ah, man. Shows you that I'm not really much into these type of cartoons. My little sister was into them, so I used to watch them with her. So I'm not really familiar with the names or anything like that. We're gonna be heading up. So anyway, yes, with my microphone. I've had it since I was about 12 or 13 years old, and the quality is horrible. The hisses, the pops. If you were wondering what, or basically how I would record, I'd tape the microphone to the side, or I'd have it clipped on a shirt and hope that the microphone is pointed at the direction of my face. It's too bad because the clip that comes with the microphone isn't sturdy enough, so it would slip around, the audio would fade. You know, there'll be some times where the audio would be lower or would be higher, and it's just too much of a pain. Which is why actually, on one of my playthrough videos with the Gaping Dragon, the audio was just so low because I had it clipped to my shirt and it just kept falling down and ended up being pointed away from my mouth because of it. Here we are, just punching this guy in the butthole. He fell down. Let's just go up here. He's gonna follow us anyway, and we'll stand right here and wait for him to come near. Throw a little bit of pyromancy at him. Oh. And hit him. So luckily I got this new microphone, and it's a condenser microphone. Basically, it's got, you know, it's like a cardioid omnidirectional microphone. It can cover pretty much everything around it. It can pick up sound, you know, around it. It can pick up sound at certain directions. And right now I think I have it on the cardioid setting. And the good thing too is, if it weren't for me to upgrade my PC and get a new cooler, I have the AMD FX 8350. The stock cooler, stock fan on those are absolutely ridiculous, and I don't mean in a good way. I'm talking, they're horrible. They make a ton of noise and they sound like freaking jet engines. There's nothing more annoying than playing a game and all you hear is... And I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to hear that. So the good thing is I got a Cooler Master 212 Hyper Evo. It runs really cool, and actually runs pretty quiet. I mean, the fans, you could still hear them, especially when the CPU is at a heavy load, but it's not as bad as the AMD stock cooler. It was absolutely horrible. I mean, there's a point where, actually a couple of days ago, I was watching a video with my girlfriend. It was a video that we filmed, and basically I just wanted to film her playing Fez. You know, I hardly ever get to see her play video games, and she loves platforming games. And when I was watching the video, I could hardly hear what was going on in the game, and instead all I could hear was my computer CPU fan going nuts. And this was not even with the 8350. This was with the AMD Phenom X4 95, actually 955 Black Edition. And fuck, I died. Yeah, with the 955 Black Edition. So that CPU wouldn't really run as hot, but damn, man, I didn't know how loud that CPU fan was. Now, if my cell phone camera was picking up that much sound from the fan, imagine the 8350. You know, 8 core, 4 gigahertz. I mean, oh god, I think you guys would have gone nuts. Instead, what you guys would have thought was me actually recording my playthroughs and commentary on an airstrip or something, or at a helipad. You know, just too much damn noise. So, really happy. I actually got a little pop filter too. And for those of you wondering which microphone it is, if you like the way it sounds, it is the Blue Snowball. Actually got it for a decent price. They typically sell for about $60 to $70 depending on which retailer you get it from. I got it for 38 bucks from Amazon. I believe it's an open box item though. It's basically the Amazon warehouse something, you know. Basically it's shipped by Amazon. It's just under some type of third-party merchant name. But it still has Amazon. You know, kind of confusing trying to explain this. I might be confusing you trying to explain this, but yeah. So basically, I guess it's maybe just an open box item that they've had in the warehouse, and you know they're selling it for super cheap. And basically, I hit the jackpot on that. Twerking. I like when they do that roar. They twerk around. They get the shivers. Probably didn't get their fix of crack or coke. Withdrawal symptoms are a bitch. God damn it, bitch. Stop. Dick, fucker. Okay. Going up. Gotta get that freaking bonfire. Nope, we got that. Let's see. And this is what I was telling you about BlightTown. Like Upper BlightTown, just too much stuff. Too many ladders, all these little walkways, and these inbred cannibal bofos. Boom. And that is why, actually, that is why I two-hand all my weapons. Just basically, it takes like one hit. These low-level enemies will die. We see those items there. Basic kind of scope the area out. Try to figure out where I need to go. There's fucking fire dogs. Hard dogs. They're hard dogs. Hard dog. Hard dog. There's no way to go through there. Battlement. Nope. Oh. Fucking. One of the things that I dislike about the PC version, and I'm guessing it's because of my controller, but a lot of times I try to kill these guys. You know, like. Oh, you know, I tried to attack, and then my character would kick. You know, there was a time where I was fighting a boss, and I kept trying to attack him, and all he did was kick. Like, I kicked him like 2 times in a row, and almost died. I totally forgot that, like, toxic actually kills me quicker than poison. Oh god. And we have to go back from here to BlightTown again. Well, I'm just gonna stop it right here, and we'll continue on with our, I guess, second part of the playthrough. We'll just call it the quest to the bonfire of Upper BlightTown. Because, oh my god, I died so many times. I keep coming back to Lower BlightTown. Shit. So, I'm just gonna stop recording here and I'll continue on with our second video.